In the previous video, we witnessed how Monaco expresses luxury through gentle movement, refined arrivals, and quiet confidence. Today, we explore further how supercars and elegant women continue to shape the atmosphere of Monaco at the beginning of 2026. Do you think this image truly reflects the elegance of Monaco's ladies? Comment, ladies, if you appreciate their presence and style. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the moments that reveal how luxury exists beyond noise, spectacle, and passing trends. Bye-bye. Luxury does not announce itself. It arrives quietly, already in control. In Monaco, the beginning of a new season is marked not by spectacle, but by stillness. The streets feel composed, the air deliberate, as if the city itself is taking a measured breath. Movements are unhurried, arrivals are refined, nothing feels rushed, and nothing needs explanation. This is where confidence lives comfortably, without the need for validation. January brings clarity to Monaco's rhythm. Without crowds or excess noise, details become more visible. The way a car slows before stopping, the calm assurance in a woman's stride, the natural balance between presence and restraint. These moments are not staged, they are lived. Silence here is not empty, it is intentional. And as the city settles into this composed atmosphere, the next layer begins to reveal itself. How power, elegance, and motion quietly take shape through what arrives next. Will these futuristic-looking cars move from the drawing board to become real products in the coming years? Power does not always need to be loud to be understood. In Monaco, supercars speak in a different language, one built on restraint, precision, and intention. Engines start without drama. Movements are smooth, measured, and controlled. These cars are not here to compete for attention. They already command it through presence alone. What stands out is how seamlessly they belong to the environment. A supercar glides through the street as if it were designed for this pace, this setting, this silence. Speed is available, but rarely displayed. Instead, control becomes the true signal of status. Paint finishes, proportions, and subtle mechanical notes reveal more about taste than performance ever could. In this setting, ownership feels secondary to understanding. The car is not a trophy, it is an extension of a disciplined lifestyle. Every arrival feels deliberate, never rushed, never excessive. Even when stopped, these machines hold tension, like energy carefully contained. And yet, the story does not end with the vehicle. As the doors open and movement shifts from machine to human, another form of expression begins to take over, one shaped by posture, style, and presence. That transition is where the next chapter quietly unfolds. Elegance is revealed in the moment between motion and stillness. In Monaco, a lady's arrival is never rushed, never exaggerated. It unfolds with quiet certainty. The door opens, a pause follows, and presence enters the space before a single step is taken. There is no performance, only composure shaped by familiarity with attention. What defines these arrivals is control. Posture remains relaxed, yet intentional. Steps are measured, balanced, and confident. Style feels curated but effortless, chosen not to impress, but because refinement is part of daily life here. A subtle glance, a calm expression, a natural rhythm in movement. These details speak louder than bold gestures ever could. There is also an ease in how these women interact with their surroundings. They are not reacting to the environment, they belong to it. Conversation continues naturally. Laughter is soft, unforced. Elegance here is not decorative. it is behavioral. It comes from knowing when to move, when to pause, and when silence says enough. As these composed arrivals blend into the street, another dialogue begins, one where fashion and setting start to mirror each other, shaping the atmosphere together. Do these moments capture what elegance truly means to you? Comment, ladies, if their presence resonates with your idea of refined luxury. Design speaks most clearly when form and purpose move as one. In Monaco, fashion and engineering meet without conflict, each reinforcing the other through balance and intention. A tailored silhouette mirrors the clean lines of a supercar. Structured fabrics echo the discipline of carbon fiber and polished metal. Nothing feels accidental. Every detail appears resolved. What makes this intersection compelling is restraint. Outfits are chosen with awareness of space, movement, and proportion. Heels land softly on pavement shaped for precision driving. A shoulder bag rests naturally, aligned with posture rather than posed for display. In the same way, supercars remain composed, sleek, controlled, and perfectly scaled to their surroundings. Both are designed to perform, but never to overwhelm. Here, luxury is not about contrast, it is about harmony. Engineering provides confidence. Fashion adds expression. Together, they create a visual rhythm that feels effortless yet highly considered. One does not dominate the other. Instead, they exist in dialogue, reflecting a shared philosophy of discipline and taste. As this harmony plays out across the streets, attention shifts from what is worn or driven to how people move within it all. That movement, subtle, social, and unforced, becomes the next chapter of the story. The true character of a place is revealed not when it stops, but when it moves. In Monaco, movement through the streets feels intentional, calm, and quietly confident. Walking is never hurried. Each step follows a natural rhythm, guided more by awareness than urgency. The streets are not crossed, they are shared. What stands out is how people move together. Small groups walk side by side, conversations flowing without raised voices or dramatic gestures. There is a sense of alignment between pace and environment. Even pauses feel purposeful. A brief stop near an entrance, a turn of the head during conversation, a moment of stillness before moving on. Nothing appears improvised, yet nothing feels staged. This controlled motion creates continuity. Cars slow respectfully. Pedestrians move with assurance. Space is understood, not challenged. In this setting, movement becomes a form of communication, signaling comfort, familiarity, and belonging. The city responds in kind, offering structure and calm rather than chaos. As the streets carry these interactions forward, another layer begins to surface. Beyond movement itself, the focus shifts to what unfolds between people. The shared moments, exchanges, and quiet social rituals that give the night its meaning. The most telling moments are often the ones no one tries to create. In Monaco, social life unfolds without urgency to be seen or heard. Conversations happen naturally, guided by familiarity rather than display. Voices remain measured. Laughter is brief, genuine, and unforced. Nothing is exaggerated because nothing needs to be. What defines these interactions is ease. People stand close enough to speak quietly, sharing space without claiming it. Gestures are minimal, used to emphasize meaning rather than attract attention. Eye contact replaces spectacle. Even silence becomes part of the exchange, adding weight instead of discomfort. These moments feel lived in, shaped by routine rather than occasion. There is a quiet confidence in how social energy moves through the streets. No one appears to perform for an audience. The focus stays inward, on connection, continuity, and shared understanding. Luxury here is social fluency, knowing when to engage, when to pause, and when to simply observe. As these understated interactions settle into the night, the atmosphere begins to change once more. With the air cooling and the streets growing calmer, the season itself starts to assert its presence. Subtle, restrained, and unmistakable. That transition leads us to what January truly feels like in Monaco. January sharpens everything. The air is cooler, the streets feel clearer, and Monaco settles into a quieter, more deliberate rhythm. Without the distractions of peak season, presence becomes more noticeable. Movements slow slightly. Conversations feel more intentional. The city appears composed, as if winter has refined it rather than emptied it. What makes this atmosphere distinctive is contrast. The temperature drops, yet the social energy remains warm and controlled. People linger just long enough, wrapped in confidence rather than excess. Coats, textures, and subtle layers add depth to each appearance, mirroring the season's restraint. Nothing feels forced or dramatic. In this setting, January reveals Monaco at its most honest. Luxury feels mature, measured, and grounded in routine. The cold does not diminish the experience, it clarifies it, allowing calm presence to take center stage as the city moves forward into the year ahead. As this chapter comes to a close, Monaco reminds us that true luxury is defined by restraint, consistency, and quiet confidence. From composed arrivals to unspoken social rhythms, every moment reflects a lifestyle shaped by intention rather than attention. How do you define real elegance? Through presence, discipline, or silence? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this perspective, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more refined stories beyond trends. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to welcoming you again in the next journey. Hello everyone, this is our team. Here is our content creator, and here is our editor. We work day and night to deliver the best possible videos for you. We truly appreciate your support. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Thank you for being with us.